All right. What's up, guys? Sneaky Cat Guy. I'm back with another video on this Friday. Happy Friday. Actually, Saturday. Sorry, Saturday. And I wanted to talk about the most underrated spell in Clash of Clans. And in my previous video, talked about how I'm trash and I suck. And I wanted this to go smoothly, so good. I was so hot. Time fail 98%. I was like, I haven't had a 320 day in so long. And honestly, I think it's due to the skeleton spell. I have never really given the skeleton spell the credit that it deserves. I also just absolutely crushed in all my war attacks. I was able to 3-star. That's interesting. It shows Dr. J. Shout out to him for smoking that base as well. But, I really have done a good job with the skeleton spells, and I think that they've made a difference. Now, I've switched it up with the revive spell with the Royal Champion. But when I've seen some replays with this, if you use the skeleton spell effectively, it really is a game changer as far as getting effective 3-stars. I mean, I was doing really good against really good bases all of a sudden, and I think that part of it obviously is skeleton spells. Another part is I've just been a lot better with funneling, but I think especially with some of these bases that have a very heavy core. Good Gino there. And I think I used my bases that have a very heavy core. The skeleton spell is good. So I put the skeleton spell down here to distract the 2 multi-archer towers to start off the attack. Usually I've been using that so the queen doesn't go down initially. And then I use a great skeleton spell here to distract so the blimp can get all the way to the town hall. And that kind of just distracts like these heavy defenses. Like, look at them just kind of twitch all around. It doesn't pop the rage spell. And really now all my kill squad troops are in the center. I was able to freeze and revive my Royal Champion, and then perfect minion ability through all these defenses. And that's first attack of the war. Fairly good as far as the to start the war off, to tackle base 1. I was able to get 1, 2, 3, and 6 this war, and I was finally back, got the 3 stars. I'll show the fail too on the last attack, but I really do think skeleton spells, I've taken them for granted because they do a fantastic job. I don't know if they pop invis spells. I think they do, but I'd have to fact check myself on that because I'm not totally sure. So let's go to some of my attacks today. And man, it'd be so nice if no one decided to attack and, I'm plus 190. I don't know what the max. I've had 3 missed attacks before in Legends, but that's highest. So let's go with the 744 one. I hate this base so much. Oh my gosh. But I absolutely smoked this base. So with these box bases, I've been better with going from the corners and to set the funnels. And I saw a lot of value here with how many buildings there are here. The other thing too, I think with the hero spell, even though the recall spell, you can deploy her anywhere you want, which is nice. I've had a lot of times where she dies and the attack's over. So there is a risk to it. And sometimes I just completely forget. And with the revive spell, then I don't have to really worry about that. I kind of have a cushion there. And so here I think I drop the skeleton spells kind of in the middle here. Yeah, I think I actually dropped them both in the middle. No, I dropped one at the side, distract. This was good for the single target Inferno. And then one in the center of the base to distract the core. The core is down here, and we're pretty much good to go. Have a lot of stuff left. I want to wait. The only thing I was worried about is this single target Inferno Tower. Could have dropped that Skeleton Spell a little bit later, but that does a great job distracting. But the Royal Champion remained alive and just cooked this base. So, there hasn't been times where it's like it saved the attack, but there's certainly been times where it has clearly enhanced the attack because the 3-star was so much more obtainable. Another base where we're in the center, this is a good double rage base. Double rage base, you always want to try to take out one rage tower if you can. And definitely, what I try to do with this is, well, it doesn't really matter because I have the revive spell, which is also nice, is I can let her die and she goes into things like the Gigabomb, so it sets it off. So here I set off just for some heavy defense because I don't want the queen to go down. I put it right in the center here at the geared tower. They're using the less overpowered version of it. So we start off with the attack with that. And we get the core down, and basically we got a great funnel here to go around. But I was a little worried about the monolith on the backside here, especially considering it also is paired with a multi-target Inferno Tower. So I popped the queen here to take down all of these defenses and distract the monolith right now. The ideal plan was to move this her all the way up. But unfortunately, I try to make her go invisible. That doesn't work out very well. I freeze, and maybe an unnecessary freeze here, but kind of gives it a little more time for the RC to at least take down a couple buildings. Fortunately, my minion prince does not go down, and I had like 7 dragons left. So then I was like, okay, well, this is pretty easy. And the minion prince, like I have altered with the minion prince and the king. It's minion prince all day. He hits like an absolute truck. It is honestly impressive how much DPS he deals, even at level 72. So this base was very frustrating. I think I did a pretty good job for the most part. Funneling here, it's only 673. I mean, this is a rush base. I mean, I had multiple dragons left, but I just simply you'll see in the end of the video here, one, I didn't even deploy my cleanup troops early enough. I could have easily 3-starred there. My Royal Champ, because these buildings are so weak, are able to go all the way up through this base. And the one thing that really, I put that's a great spot actually for the skeleton spell to kind of distract for the queen. I usually use the first one to protect the queen, but the tornado trap, it just pushes it too far forward. I used the other skeleton spell, and I don't think I should have used it here. I should have used it on the back end. And then, of course, my the town hall does not go down because the blimp didn't get far enough. And now I'm in panic mode here. I don't know what to do. I'm like, how am I possibly going to fail this base? I mean, it's like a town hall 16.5. Eventually, my minion prince comes live, and then I revive my Royal Champ. I should have revived her much sooner because she could have easily gotten me enough damage. I should have kept my skeleton skull for this back end. This queen is the most useless individual ever. Just pound the wall right in front of you. Pound, 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 pound. Pound this wall, pound this wall, pound this wall. Then walk all the way around and don't shoot a single building. And I time fail. Oh, so frustrating. Almost pulled it off. So I'm definitely going to continue to utilize the skeleton spells. They definitely help me in my attacks. And it's kind of nice. It's like it felt good to go most of the day. I crashed out on the last attack, but I was doing pretty good against some pretty solid bases, and hopefully I can move my way up. It's not over yet in Legends League. I still got 16 days, so I got some time to move my way up and see what I can pull off here by the end of the season. So also, shout out to the clan. Look at this. We were a perfect war with only 54. We had more than 36 attacks left, and we're already perfect. absolutely insane how we're doing. Going for our 14th perfect war. This is by far the smoothest war that I've seen. Really does help when I beat down the first 4 bases, or 1, 2, 3, and 6 flawlessly. It kind of gets things off to a good start. Going up against an easier clan, but still solid bases. It's still war waiting, so we'll get a W here, 18th straight, and yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.